Hey everybody, I'm sorry it's dark in here, but I wanted to get on here tonight to talk about my detractors on my Hulk Hogan video. You know what? You don't know who I am, and I really don't want to tell you who I am, but I am Pamela Parrish. I'm a girl. If you say I look like a boy, thank you, because I have a twin brother who looks a lot like me. I have a disability. So, yeah. That's why I don't look into the camera very well. I have lazy eye and all other kinds of things going on. But back to the thing with Hulk Hogan here. To me, he is not a hero. To me, he is a liar. He is a nasty ass Trump supporter. And besides, Donald Trump doesn't like people who are captured. He said that about Senator John McCain, and has spit on other members of our military. And yeah, my father was a proud Air Force man. And if my father were alive, he would break that guy to pieces. Because he kept the planes flying in the 1950s. So, yeah. A guy that goes into the military, fights for our freedom, to get up every day, maybe go fishing, go to work, hang out with your kids. Donald Trump wants to take away all that. And your boy, Hulkster, supported Donald Trump. And he said, and I quote, "This is Donald Trump's house." No, it isn't. The White House is for all of us. You, me, and everybody in this country. It's not just one man, motherfucker. So yeah, Hulk Hogan ain't no hero. Just like Chris Benoit ain't no hero, who killed his little boy and wife. They wiped him out of the Hall of Fame because of what he did. And yeah, the Hulkster supports a guy like Donald Trump, who degrades women, degrades our military, and wants to take away our rights as a country. That's why there have been no King's protests across this country. And you know, ever since that day he appeared with Donald Trump, let's just say his life went downhill pretty quickly, didn't it? Admit it. His life went downhill pretty quickly. There were rumors going around that he was on his deathbed. And by all accounts, those rumors turned out to be actually true, because now Terry is dead of a heart attack. With all them roids, he didn't get those muscles naturally, same way as Chris Benoit. Remember that. And you know, he also hung out with another scum sucker, Vince McMahon, who is very disgusting and very sexually perverse. You know, and people blame him for the death of Owen Hart. You know? The only wrestler I really liked in WWE or All American Wrestling are two. JYD and Mr. Slim Jims. But yeah, the guy behind Hulk Hogan is dead. Deal with it. And people have the right not to like him. And I'm exerting my right not to like him. Because anybody who supports a guy who brags about grabbing pussy is not worthy of being in any form of entertainment, in any Hall of Fame. And I certainly wouldn't want to support a guy that wants to be a king of this country. We don't want to end up like England, do we? Where all the riches go to the Queen. Look up how they treat their people over there in England. Look what happened to Lady Diana. When she died, they stripped her title. And now there's a rift between two brothers. One lives here in the United States. And I don't blame the younger brother for stepping away from royal duties. If he can't be happy in the palace, then he took the regular life and moved here to the United States. But yeah, karma, back to Hulk Hogan. Karma came for Hulk Hogan. I'm certain of that. So the guy was 71. But when you're doing your roids over the years, and you're working with a company that could give two shits about their people that work for them. Look what happened to Owen Hart, and how Martha does not want Owen Hart in their so-called Hall of Fame. Owen Hart's name is going for better things, helping people. And I think they said his son is now a lawyer. I don't know what the daughter is doing, but the family is doing better things to honor the Hart name. And Hulk Hogan is going to be like every other steroid user in the wrestling business. You don't live very long. 71 is the new 30 in today's years. But his dark soul got him. Because he has been known to lie. And when I saw him supporting Donald Trump, oh man, that just shows his true colors. He even said that he was a racist. And to be honest with you, I don't trust anybody in the church. And you want to know why? They told me that my disability was the fault of my parents' sins. To that, I tell those church people, go to hell. I know it isn't true. My parents loved me for who I am. A disability just happened. So, don't go there. So, now you know how I feel, you motherfuckers. You don't like what I have to say about Hulk Hogan? Take your bullshit elsewhere, because I'm not having it. In fact, fuck you. Fuck you. Hulk Hogan is paying his debt. The one man that has to deal with him is dealing with him now. Because what Hulk Hogan did, somebody flashed a picture of him with a black woman who was dying of cancer. And people jumped on that right away, trying to pull up the PR stunt. Oh, he likes to mingle with everybody. And what I mean by everybody, he's trying to make it look like he hangs out with black people. But again, somebody is using it as a full-blown PR stunt. Because he admitted that he was a racist. That he did not want his daughter to marry a black man. So, go and look up some of these videos about all the stuff that he's talked about. There are people on here that have a deeper look into his history than I would. I don't have the time to do that. But I've been watching a lot of videos. Check out some of his books if you can find them. And compare notes. I dare you. Otherwise, I've said what I said on this shit. I don't have to like Hulk Hogan. Nobody should have to like anybody. But, when you got a cartoon show in the 1980s, you're either on the way up or on the way down. And I think Hulk Hogan was on the way down. Because people have said, people like Hulk Hogan have destroyed other wrestling venues like WCW. So, yeah. But to my detractors, get a life. Stop picking on me because I have a disability. If you don't like it, take your crap down the road because your comments will be removed. So, Kiss my ass.